Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Good to have you. Now, quite a while back, I made a little bit of a controversial video in which I was reviewing a pair of work gloves. Thin, lightweight material work gloves. And as I mentioned, the best ones out there were the ones made from genuine leather. Now I get it, in this day and age that's a rather controversial thing to say, but it's based on experience. I've had synthetic work gloves that just would not hold up nearly as much as the leather ones. And in fact, I had a pair of Lowe's Hardware in-house brand gloves called Cobalt with a K, and those sat in an old work bag for a couple of years. Hadn't even touched the bag because I switched jobs. One day I decided, you know what, there might be some useful items in that old work bag that I could use at my new job. And one of those items I pulled out was that old pair of gloves. And it had literally started shedding and very, very slowly disintegrating. There were black flakes all over the place, and I realized that it was the synthetic padding on the inside of the palms that were just, they weren't even used. I think I used those work gloves one time, and that's it. For a very short time, one time, I put them away in the bag and they just started disintegrating a couple of years later. That's not quality. That should not happen. And that doesn't happen with a good pair of leather gloves. But I've been looking into possibly finding a really good synthetic material pair of lightweight work gloves, specifically lightweight work gloves. Well, a few months back I found it. You're looking at them. This is a pair of gloves. This is the FastFit variety from Mechanix. Now yes, I know, actual Mechanix, they don't use gloves. It's a brand name, guys. So Mechanix Gloves. Now, as it turns out, the company has a handful of different lines of gloves. Everything from this FastFit glove that is 60% nylon, and again, full specs in the description box below, as usual, but this is 60% nylon, and I've had this for several months. Yeah, it attracts a bit of dust, but you know, that's to be expected. And this is, I mean, this has been a really excellent pair of lightweight, thin material work gloves for me. I mean, absolutely excellent. No complaints about this. Now, I normally wear a I normally wear a size large glove, and the thing I like about these Mechanix gloves is that the large fits me very well and is just a tiny bit ever so tight when I put them on. Now that's a good thing. It really is. When we're talking about lightweight, thin material work gloves, you want them to be a little bit tight on your hands. Not so much that they're uncomfortable, not so much that you can't slip them on and off easily, but just a tiny bit tight so that they're not flopping around all over the place. You don't want excessive material at the end of your fingertips, especially if you're going to use the gloves as part of your job at a warehouse where there might be heavy equipment. You definitely don't want those loose fingertips getting caught in any gears or equipment. So this is a ever so slightly tight fit, and that's a good thing. I absolutely love these gloves. I highly recommend them. Now, if you're looking for something with more padding on the palm, or maybe a lot more padding, you're going to be surprised at the different handful of lines of gloves that Mechanix makes. They're definitely worth checking out, and I can absolutely, positively recommend their line of FastFit, lightweight material, synthetic material gloves. So now there is an alternative to leather gloves. Okay guys, short video today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Please stay safe.